This year, as I announced earlier, we will achieve our new record sales. Really good year, or best year, one of the best year in the past. So we are now very happy.
Yes, it's been a very challenging year for Toyota this year, although we've experienced a growth of around 16% coming from last year. So far, we've sold around 166,000 units. That's already ahead of our sales of around 158,000 last year. Of course, this is brought about by a lot of things. We have a very strong economy, and there's some pull forward effect related to the excise tax issue. But also, we're quite happy also that we've introduced some new models this year, like the minor change Wigo, and also some new grades or new variants for models. So, of course, we'd like to thank our customers for their continued patronage for the Toyota brand. Next year would also be a good year, I guess, for Toyota, and we'd try our best to again provide the best services and products to our customers next year. It will be an exciting year next year.
This new hatchback is our last introduction model as a new model this year. This is, as you can see, the very fashionable models with a hatchback, then also new color like this. So we believe we can motivate or entertain the most young people, young customers. Then I believe they can enjoy to drive this.
The Yaris now has a paddle shifter for your sport sequential transmission CVT. We've revised the interior slightly, also the dash to have a more sportier feel. We've revised the front end to have projector headlamps, revised bumpers, also the rear end. We have these red accents on the vehicle. We also have these black side mirrors. We've revised the rear quarter panel also. So overall, it's a new car. It's a new Yaris.
The performance of Lexus Manila, actually, it's the best this year. No? In 2017, it will be record sales as compared to any years before. And we started back in 2009. So I'd like to thank all Lexus customers and making this year a special one, especially for Lexus, the Lexus brand in the Philippines.
This is one of those very rare opportunities that I would cherish in my broadcasting career. It's not very easy to have the gentleman beside me here on cam for an interview. So I'd like to welcome Mr. Alfred D., Vice Chairman of Toyota.
Thank you, Butch. Thank you for all the support.
Now, this is, if I may say, very, very interesting times, aside from being Christmas time. But a lot of people have been speculating about the just approved tax reform bill. Now it's into law. My first question is, how do you think would it affect first the industry?
Well, I think the good news is that it's now passed and there's no more speculation. We can now move forward and we know how to plan. There were a lot of consultations done before, and until it would be approved, we wouldn't know really how to plan for the coming year. So all in all, the results of the excise tax reform for the car industry, I think, will pave well for all the makers, for the whole industry. It didn't come out to be as steep, as severe as it first was planned out to be. So that much we are thankful. I believe that there will be some adjustment in 2018 because of the rush purchase of the consumers in fear of a very high excise tax, and so there will be some correction maybe at least in the first half. No? So with this new reform, and we have to recast, we have to plan our pricing for each model depending on the segment they belong to one by one, and so we have to come out with a new forecast again. But nevertheless, it's very optimistic for the whole industry in the many years to come. For Toyota, well, as you know, Toyota's model lineup is all across, from the first tier below 600 all the way to the luxury model, no? So for Lexus, so there's some impact to the high models, and there's some impact to the cars above 600, above 1 million, and there's some changes and reduction on the higher end cars. So all in all, I think it will balance out.
Being more specific,
Yes.
especially this morning, I received a call about a particular model of yours, which is up to now, I understand, is a long line waiting. I'm talking about the Land Cruiser. A lot of my friends have bought, and they were saying that they're still lined up for some more, and they want to find out how will the pricing be? How will this new law affect the pricing specifically of the Land Cruiser?
The Land Cruiser will fall under the third bracket, and that's the below 4 million, even though the SRP is above 4 million, because the basis of the formula is based on net manufacturer's price, which is the landed cost. So we have to apply that and recompute. But to answer your question, there will be a price reduction. The total amount, we still have to compute exactly what it will be, but that's where it will head.
Okay, you mentioned something about looking forward to a brighter auto industry in 2018. Can you come up with more specific projections? Are we going to plateau, or are we going to go up? Or
Oh no, there's a there's a bright future for the car industry. That's why it's very important that this excise tax suspense gets to move forward. No, so with that, I think the whole industry is in a good situation, but with our over 100 million population, the growth is, we still have a lot of room for expansion. And we are supportive of the Build, Bid, Build program, because that will only improve our infrastructure system, which the industries like the car industry will benefit from. No, when you have mass transportation, more people, then that decongest the road. When you have better roads and more kilometers of built roads, then it's better driving comfort for everyone, for business and for leisure. So very optimistic and very thankful.
First, we are still positive, no? Maybe projection next year, there could be flat growth next year. But, well, the Philippines still has a big potential for the market, for the auto industry to grow. So we will bank on that.
We'd like to greet everyone from Toyota Motor Philippines a Merry Christmas.
I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. This is a good time to share a moment with your family, and for those who will be driving, make sure you be driving safely.
Toyota offering the very durable or reliable models, then always we are trying to attract all of the customer in the Philippines. Please come to showroom to look at our vehicle, then try to drive our models. We are waiting all of you. Thank you very much. Happy New Year.
Yeah, so Merry Christmas to STV, to Butch, to Jenny, to we, and to the rest. We are wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a blessed 2018.
On behalf of our chairman George T and the rest of the T family, we'd like to greet everybody, all the viewers, a Merry Christmas and a prosperous 2018.